Hi YouTube, I am back again, and this is for my coloring wrap up that I did. I just want to show you a couple of things I have colored and show you what I did. Basically, I have not yet finished my diamond painting I'm supposed to do, but I want to show you the books I have colored. So I'm not going to show you my face in this one because I won't be able to. I'm using my phone to record, so I want to go ahead and show you the pictures I have colored, and I'll hold you to it. Hold on. So, the first thing I want to talk about is I got a better idea. Hold on. I'm going to switch it. Bear with me. But this is one of the books I have colored, and it's the current book I've colored is A Girl After God's Own Heart by Elizabeth George, artwork by Maria Michaels, and I have had this for like 3 years now. But the picture I have done, let's go to it. Was this picture right here that I did. I cannot remember what I used, but I did that on September 7th, 2020. And the scripture that come with it was Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. Ephesians 5:25. And I really like that. I know I used gel pen, I could tell, but I don't know if you can see. Yeah, there goes sparkles. Yeah, that's what I worked on. And out of this that I'm planning on for October is at least 2 pictures, but this is going to be one of the books I work out of for October. The next book I did a couple of these probably, is Push. Inspired Gardeners. This is the book sequel. I actually want to collect all of these, but I just did this one. And I done had this for like 4 years now, if I'm not mistaken. 3 or 4 years. And I did 2 pictures out of this. And this is one of them right here. And I did that August 8th, 25th, 2020 of this year. The next picture I did is this one right here, as you can see. And I did that one August 3rd, 2020 as well. So yeah, I did 2 of this. And this is another one of the books I'm going to work on. As you can see, I tabbed the ones I really want to do. So these one of the books I'm going to do for this month as well. The next book I'm almost done with, and I did I think 2 or 3 pictures out of here. And I'm almost done with this. So this will probably be on my flip through for completed coloring books of this year, probably in November. So this is one. And I did this one right here. And I did that one September 16th. The next one I did was this one right here. Okay. And I did that one August 8th, 2020. The next one I did was this little number right here. And I did that September 20th, 2020, and I'm almost done with this book, and this will probably be on my flip through for this year completed books, and I enjoyed it. So this is also my TBR for coloring this month. The next book I did was Nightfall by Maria Trolley, and I did 3 out of here. I did this one, August, let's see, that one. And I did it August 31st. The next one I did was this little number right here. And I did that September 13th. The next one I did and completed was this little number, as you can see. And I did that one September 21st of 2020. So I did 3 out of this, and this is another one I'm going to work on. So I told I have 4 already. And one that's on my immediate list to do for October is Cute Witches by Jay Summer. And I did 2 out of here. And this is one of them I did. So, there you go. Make sure I got everything. And I did it the September 26th, 2020. The next one I did, and this was in July. So, July 27th of 2020. So there you go. So this is another one I'm adding on my TBR. So be on the lookout for this one as well. My last and final coloring is going to be Inky, Johanna Basford's Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. And I had this for a really long time. I have a majority of the books. I'm only missing like 3 of them, but yeah, this one. This is this author right here started doing a coloring trend in 2012 is when I started getting into it. So out of this book, I think I did 2. So let me make sure. So I did this page right here. And I did this one July 29th. And then the next one I did was this one right here. August 2nd. So this is another one I'm planning on doing. Another on my TBR for this month. So be on the lookout for this one. And I have like 2 more coloring books to do. So be on the lookout for that one. So that's all the coloring books I've colored. And what I'm going to do is talk about 4 of the books I have read this month, last month for September. One of them was To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. I gave this book 4 stars. I didn't give it a 5 star because I did not like the part where they kept calling Negro, like talking about niggers, and like it was just like a slap in the face basically. And I'm not saying like it's a, I'm not against it too much about, how can I put this? Because I want to come out sounding rude. I'm not against what she wrote, but it's just, it makes you feel like, well, God dog, like you feel like you're stuck in that time zone. You become trapped in it, if you understand what I'm talking about. And it breaks your heart because you are African American. So to read it so many times, it's like, whoa, like really? Okay, let's calm down. But it's also made you see that this is what they really went through back in like the 1930s. And this is based in Alabama in the 1930s. And it's about a girl named, I don't forget her name. Oh, a girl named, I'm sorry, I have so much on my mind. Her brother's name is Jim, and her name is, I'm sorry, my brain is like, I'm sleepy, but I'm not sleepy, put it like that. As you can see, I have on my night clothes, but this is the only time I can get it. But her brother's name is Jim, and it talks about her maid. The one thing I like is the maid, Carpunia. Yeah, I liked that because it showed the true essence of what the maid went through. But the brother's name is Jim, and her father's name is Atticus. Her auntie is involved as well. And she come later on in chapter like part 2, but I don't forgot her name. Finch. I'm sorry. Finch. Finch and Jim is the name. And she was a very spoken out individual. She didn't see nothing wrong with color, even her father. But I did not like when they was like, oh, he's a nigga lover. And it's just like, but he just see that everybody is the same. It's not about being a nigger. It's not about being that. But it made you open your eyes to see that these people really can relate to this story. I mean, I'm not from that, so I wouldn't know. But you just feel like you know what your ancestors went through. And it just opened you up. And I recommend this book to anyone that want to get more in depth of learning about, you can even learn about certain aspects of segregation, the ways the court system was. I love the quotes, and as you can see, I tapped the crap out of it. Like, I highlighted all the parts. Like, it was really, really, really good. And I really recommend this book. The next book I read was a book called Sisters by Raina Telgemeier. And it's about 2 sisters who basically, it talks about the dynamic, of 2 sisters. And I loved it because I have 4 sisters. So I understand how it could be tough having to deal with your sisters, the drama. It was very cutesy. It's a graphic novel. I love the artwork. I loved it because it reminded me of my childhood. And I gave it 3 stars. Some parts are like, but I might bump it up to a 4 because I just love the aspect of it. And I'm not a fan of graphic novels to a certain extent. The last one I ever read was Saga, and that one with a 5 star. I loved it, which I gotta continue that as well. But this was really good. Like, if you want to know like the dynamic of having sisters, you can relate to this one. And plus, it won the Will Astor Award, so that's a good book. The next book I read was Dear John by Nicholas Sparks, and this is a romance. And I loved his movie The Notebook, so I'm collecting all of his works, and this did not disappoint. It did not fail me. It had me crying. It was very good. It talks about a guy named John, and his girlfriend was named Savannah. It talks about them growing up, falling in love, and then having to still stay connected. It talks about how they met, when they met. It's a cute little love story. I gave it 4 stars. The None Can Top the Notebook, and it's really good. And also, it talks about triggers of the army, flashbacks to killings in certain parts of it. It also has a little bit of abuse of alcohol, a little bit of verbal. It talks about autism, which really touched me because my son has autism. So to have a story and to have it written so well that it draws attention to you, but it still don't take away from the story itself, is really, really good. And I love that about this story. So this is a 4 star for me, and I would recommend this to anyone. The next book I read and loved was The Twin by Natasha Pearson. I read her other book, The Lost, last month, and like 3 years ago I read The Cellar. So I got like a couple more books to read of hers, and then I'll be caught up. And I gave this 4 stars. I loved it. It's based about 2 twins, one named Ivy, and the other one, let's see what's her name, Iris. Ivy stayed with her dad. Iris stayed with the mom. Ivy was the daughter you loved, and she did everything perfect. And Iris, she had her issues. I don't lie, she had her issues, but they stopped like connecting when they separated. Like, her mom and dad got divorced, she moved on, and then her mom seriously died. And Ivy was questioning, like, okay, why she acted like that on me? Like, why she don't want to talk to me? Like, why she not talking about my mom? Like, I don't want to know. And it was just like, girl, Iris, she's something else. So she, spoilers, sorry, she ended up actually, not gonna do that. You just gotta read it because it's really good. I would say this is a thriller. If you want something that's like a thriller and that makes you like, what the hell, like give you twists and turns and you like, what is going on, this is perfect. To me, I like The Cellar the best. This is a 4 star, but The Cellar for me is a 5 star. That made me fall in love with her work. The Lost remind me of The House at the End of the Road. I read that book as well. And the other one that really made me think about is The Maze Runner. And there was another one years ago, like an old 2005 or something like that, up with Paris Hilton on there. I don't know the name, but it also, The Lost reminded me of that she wrote. But it's some you suspect. It wasn't really nothing special, but it was good, and I loved it. So I would recommend this book. And have a good day, and have a good night. Make sure you comment, subscribe, hit that notification button, click down below, and you have yourself a good night. And then let me know if you want me to do an in-detail spoiler read for you. I got some ideas coming up. If you ever want to see me like color again on the channel, let me know. I'm ready to do it. Like, just give me ideas. We help each other. We grow together. And I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. To get 18 subscribers, even to have 1 is a blessing. So I really do thank you for that. And let's make sure we get that to 1,000. Let's get to 1,000. And it's going to take part of me too. So with all us working together, we accomplish any and everything. So have a good night. God bless. Stay protected. Make sure you hit that notification button and hit your girl up. Bye.